package. You have the disclosure of real estate agency, and there you go. There's the residential purchase agreement. They have 10 pages, and of course, the buyer's inspection advisory, 1 page. Scrolling down, you will see the disclosure regarding real estate agency relationship, and this defines your relationship with your client or buyer. So you want to put the buyer's name and date it, the time the buyer signs, and of course you want to put your agent office and the agency or broker's BRE license number, and here your name, of course, as the agent, and your DRE or BRE number, and of course the date you signed it. Over here is the seller. If you don't know the seller's name, you can indicate just seller on record, but you can also find out by going to the MLS listings realist property detail report, and you can find out the name of the seller. They have 2 pages on this one for the disclosure of agency. Scrolling down, you have this 1 page for possible representation of more than one buyer or seller. This is populated automatically, so just date it. This form actually discloses to the buyers and sellers that just in case the agent is doing a dual agency or representing both the seller and buyer, this is the explanation, or if the agent is representing more than just one buyer for the property, then it has to be indicated or disclosed. Scrolling down, you can see the table of contents, residential purchase agreement, and these are the paragraphs in the contract and the pages where you can find these paragraphs. Scrolling down, you're actually seeing right now the actual contract. This is a 10-page contract, and it's called the California Residential Purchase Agreement and Joint Escrow Instructions. This is the body of your contract. This is the first page of it. Of course, you date it, and here you put in the buyer's name, you indicate the subject property, put down the county, the parcel number. It's you can find this in the MLS listings report, and of course the buyer's offer amount. In this case, it's $500,000, and then the buyer's closing date, let's say 30 days. So this is indicated here, but if the buyer insists to just put days, you can just type in 30 days and this disappears. And on this part is the confirmation of agencies. Your agency is exclusively representing the buyer, so you type it in here, and the listing agent's brokerage is indicated here as the seller's exclusive agent. So this confirms the agency relationships. Now over here on the right hand side, this is where you indicate the amounts, the figures, the amounts, and here is the initial deposit line. Let's say your buyer handed you a personal check to be deposited in escrow upon ratification of the offer. So you indicate it here, and let's say it's for $5,000. Okay, and assuming that this is going to be a 30-year fixed loan that the buyer is trying to get, and with a down payment of 20%. So 20% of $500,000 is $100,000.